Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you are here. Today I have something that I've been kind of meaning to do the past few years and I just never gotten around to doing it. But I wanted to show you my most used fragrances, and the reason I know these are the most used is because they all have dents that I can see, and I've been kind of obsessed with them. These are all things that I purchased this year in 2024, some in January, some in like October, November, and they already have a dent. So if you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and let me know what your favorite purchases from this year were. They could be new releases, they could be older releases. Just let me know, and let me know like if you've tried any of these, what your thoughts are, what your favorite release of the year was, or your favorite perfume. Please let me know. I want to know what your favorite was. And these are all full sizes. I'm not counting travels. I went through some travels. I'm not counting, I could, because I went through a couple travels and then I bought the full size, but I didn't include those in there. So these are just like full size that I went through. I'm going to start with the body sprays because I do have 5 body sprays that I was very surprised at the dents that I see. This first one I have talked about quite a bit, so you're probably not going to be surprised. It is Cheirosa 48 from Sol de Janeiro. I got the giant one. How big is this one supposed to be? Is this 8 ounces? So we have the 8-ounce one, and as you can see, it has a significant dent. I have been obsessed with the scent. Anytime I smell it, I just want to like coat myself in it. I've gotten compliments on this. When I went to a restaurant this summer, I bought it, and one of the moms, no, not one of the moms, somebody else complimented me on this scent too, so I absolutely love this one. The notes on this are guava nectar, sunlit orchid, and pink musk. It's beautiful, it's fruity, it's kind of summery, but not too summery. Like, I feel like I could wear this year round, and I have been, obviously, with that dent. Along with that, I have my little baby one that I got as a gift with purchase, and as you can see, it has a significant dent too, and I just love this, and I'm happy that I got this one because I'm planning to, when I finish this guy up, to refill it with this, and probably I see myself repurchasing this because I've just been so obsessed with it this year. That feels like kind of a cheat just because they're the same scent, but they are technically 2 different bottles. The other one that I have a significant dent is Carioca Crush. This was one of the limited editions. This took me forever to find. I did end up finding it, and I did get compliments on this from one of the moms at the dance camp that I was working at. And yeah, it doesn't have as big of a dent because 1, I got 48 and then I started wearing it, and then 2, this was limited edition, and I was like, dang it, it was so hard to find it the first time because it was sold out everywhere around with my parents. It was sold out online. I finally found it, and I did a buy online, pick up in store when I knew I was going to be in town for just like a day, and that's how I got it. And yeah, but this one I have bought a backup of. Spoiler alert, or yeah, I guess spoiler alert, because it's it could be in my perfume haul. I don't know when things are going up, but yeah, Carioca Crush. I did pick up another one of this so that I can use this some more. This is crisp pear, pink violet, and white cedarwood. It smells so lovely. It has like a fresh kind of pear. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the pear from Pear Inc. from Juliet Has a Gun, if you are familiar with that. It's not like a Labelle pear, but I love pear fragrances, so that's number 2. The third one that I have is Peach Bellini from Bath & Body Works. So there's the dent on this one. This is Succulent Peach, Sparkling Prosecco, and Sweet Orange. I picked up some backups of this during SAS because I knew that it was leaving. So I do love this one. It's a light, fresh, you have to like peach. It kind of reminds me, I guess, of champagne toast, and a little bit. It has like that effervescent quality to it, but I would choose this over champagne toast just personally. I love peaches though. So that's my next one. And then the final body spray is from Bath & Body Works as well. This is Sweetheart Cherry. As you can see, it has quite a dent in it. I love this. Like, both of these I will spray my clothes down with before I go to work. I especially like to spray down like my jeans because I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I that's what I do. And so I've been using this one quite a bit. This is wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped vanilla, and it smells so good. This one is technically not available right now, but I've read that it is coming back in the new year, so look for it January. After SAS ends, which is usually mid-January, you should probably be able to find this. It should be coming back out. New packaging, of course, but I did buy so many of this because I was afraid it would never come back. I'm so happy that it's come back because it's so good. It's like a juicy cherry. It's slightly boozy. It's not like Tom Ford Lost Cherry or Finery. It's not quite that, but it's more on that range than like a bright fresh cherry, like a sour cherry. So good. Anyway, those are those. Now we have my fragrances. We're gonna start with one that I think I technically bought this in December, like right after Christmas. I think it was a Boxing Day special, but I didn't get it till January, so I'm counting it. And I apologies for the noisy vehicles next door. This is Pink Me Up from Atelier Dior's. So that's where my dent is. I've been a little conservative because this is an expensive fragrance. This was, I think, buy one, get one half off, or buy one, get one free at Perfume, Fragrance by C8. That's where I got it. And so I got this, and I got Valleja, and this one, oh my gosh, I've been just obsessed with it this year. So that's the first one, and yep, that's my dent. I love it. This is a blackberry. I love the smell of blackberry. So it has that kind of earthy blackberry type of a scent to it, but it's also bright, and it has like a champagne note in it, and it's beautiful. If you like fruity, if you like bright, that's a good one. Okay, this one was not an expected purchase, but I bought this while I was at the dance camp that I was working at this summer, because I went in to buy just a small one at Walmart that I had seen was on clearance, and I couldn't get anybody to help me. I stood around for 15-20 minutes waiting for somebody to come. I pushed the button. The guy across at the self-checkout pushed the button. He's like, I don't know where they are. He went to, he called customer service. Nobody ever came. And I know from experience that Walmart, if whoever is in charge with the key, they'll go on break and they don't give somebody else the key. So they'll be on break and you're just SOL. So anyway, I went online. I was like, well, I'll just do buy online, pick up in store. That's got to be faster and easier, and I can actually get it. But then this was, I don't know, Black Friday in July or whatever. They were trying to compete with Prime Days. And this is a giant bottle of Dolce & Gabbana light blue. This was like $67, I want to say, or 50 something. This is 6.7 ounces. So to have a significant dent and such a large bottle, I mean, this, I'm going to compare it. Well, 6.7 ounces. It's huge. It doesn't look that much bigger. I guess it does kind of look bigger than this guy, but this one is only 3.3, so this is like twice as much. And it has quite a significant dent. I love this as a nighttime spray. I know that's like super bougie, but it's just light and fresh, and I'll spray it on my pajamas. I'll spray it on my pillow, on my wrist. It just is comforting. It's not overstimulating. It just kind of helps lull me to sleep. So I like it for that. I stopped using it after dance camp though, because I was like, I got some other things that I want to use up, and I will be returning to that in the new year. Next up is an oil. It's kind of a little bit different. This is Sand and Fog. This is the Pistachio Dream. Well, there you go. Pistachio Dream fragrance oil. This is a dupe of Kayali Yum, and it's not that big of a dent, but that's a pretty big dent for a fragrance oil. I feel I like to just like rub this on. I'll rub it on. It's a roller ball. I'll just roll it on like my neck or on my wrists, and it smells so good. I love the smell. I didn't like it initially, but it won me over. I really do love that one. All right, next up is Kayali. This one I technically didn't purchase because I redeemed a fragrance reward thing that so November, I always buy one of the fragrance gift sets from Sephora during the 20% off sale. And I was not crazy about a lot of the scents, so I ended up getting this one. This is Eden Sparkling Lychee. And this one I have a huge dent in because this lasts like 10 seconds. It's very light. It performs like a body spray to me. Not my favorite because of that. I do, obviously, I like the scent of it. I would not buy this one again. I want a good dupe of this. One, because I'm not buying from Kayali. But two, like for the price, this went up. Like, I think when I bought the kit, it was $85, and then like by the time I redeemed it, it had gone up to $100, like overnight, basically. The notes on this are black currant, sparkling lychee, rose damascena, candied violet, sugared amber, and sandalwood. So there's that one. This is probably my largest dent just because it's kind of a good spring, summer type scent. And like I said, it has no lasting power. So you just keep spraying and spraying. Speaking of dupes, I have a dupe of another Kayali. So lots of Kayali dupes here. This is Mimic 108, which is warm vanilla syrup. And this is actually a dupe of vanilla candy rock sugar. And this was $14.99. As you can see, this one has a pretty good dent for being bought in like October, November, that time period. And I love this. I love this. It doesn't last as long as the Kayali because I had to travel with the Kayali, but for $14.99, I don't care. This is way better. If I'm getting, this is a 1.7, this is also a 1.7. If this is 100 and this is 15, I'll buy, how many of these I can get 4, I could get 6 of these for less than this. So that's fine. So if you know if Mimic has a dupe for sparkling lychee, or you know another good dupe that's cheap, let me know so that I can try to pick that up. But yeah, 108 Mimic. This one smells so good. It's like a pear and candy, and it's supposed to have bubblegum. I don't really get the bubblegum in either of them, but I feel like this is probably like a 90% dupe. It's maybe a little, it's very similar. It's very similar. All right. This next one probably doesn't look like the most dented, and it's not. But I have been absolutely obsessed with this fragrance, and I've gotten compliments on this one as well. And I've had samples of it too. So like I was using up samples too. This is Miss Dior Le Parfum, and this is, you know, you can see that I do have a dent. I know it's little. I know Coco Pebs is like, girl, that does not have a dent. What size is it? Why don't you have a size on this? Maybe it's on the inside. All right, car alarms. So if I turn it this way, you see it a little bit more. This is a 2.7 ounce, and I've been wearing this a lot. This is a strawberry fragrance. I have been obsessed with strawberries this year. Oh, it smells so good. It kind of reminds me of something else. I guess it's similar, like it has some of the depth of like Flower Bomb. It doesn't smell like Flower Bomb at all, but it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. I am so happy that I got it. That was a really good purchase. I might have a couple more that I will look for at my parents' because I don't have all of my fragrances with me, but I feel like the ones that I have with me are probably the ones that have the most dents in them. And then we have Fleur Strawberry Letter. This one took me forever to find. Like, it came out and I was like, I really want this scent. What is going on with it? This is like a strawberry musky scent. It's a very different type of strawberry to this. It's kind of similar to Coach Love Strawberry though. I feel like those strawberries are similar, but the scents are very different. Just the type of strawberry, if that makes sense. I'm going to try to stop moving so you can see. It has a pretty good dent for just being purchased. When did I get this? Like April, I want to say. Oh, it smells so good. It's finally at Sephora now, so you can go get it at Sephora, but might be my favorite Fleur. It has stiff competition with this next one. I do have Tangerine Boy, and I like that one, and I've wanted to get Apricot Privé, but I just haven't. But the last one, maybe the last one, is Mood Ring by Fleur. This is another one. I'm going to take the lid off. I don't know. I just feel like it's easier to see with the lids off. So yes, once again, significant dent. This one took me a while to find. I remember looking for this in store and they didn't have it, so I did get a chance to smell it in store at least. And if you turn it sideways, they always are more pronounced sideways. I don't know why, but yeah, they look kind of almost the same when I turn it sideways. But love this one. This is a gummy bear fruity scent, and I just obviously I like fruity scents because all of these that I have significant dents in are very fruity type of a scents. This one and this one I took on plane with me. I actually also took this one on the plane with me, so you know that I really liked them. If I was willing to try to like put them in my baggage, a couple of them had to be checked because I couldn't take all of them as carry-ons, but I was so nervous the whole plane trip about them. But yep, I'm breaking in because I did find 2 more fragrances that I received in 2024. This first one I technically purchased on December 24th during last year's Sephora 20% off up till Christmas, but I don't think I got it till January. So I'm going to count it as a 2024 purchase just because when I got it. This is Black Opium Over Red. I don't know if you're going to be able to see with the stupid ring light. I know I'm using a ring light. It's not my favorite, but it is right about here. Right, just almost a little tiny bit above the line that they have in it. It's just right above that. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. Anyway, I have been using this a ton. I did decant a 7 mil of it, and I have about half of that 7 mil left. So it would be technically a little bit more if I didn't do that, but I've been using that. I took that home with me and left this one at my parents', but I think this is going to be maybe a 2025 try to finish because I really do like this one. It's coffee and cherry. It's a really good blend of them. I didn't think I loved it at first, but obviously I've been wearing it a ton, so there's that. This other one was an absolute love for me. This is Q Intense, and so it's like it looks farther on when I am looking at it than it does on the camera, but I have done a sizable dent there. With it, it looks more that way because it gets narrower. But I've used a good chunk of this, even though I didn't have it all summer with me. Oh my gosh, it's a lovely, really bright, fresh cherry. It's not a juicy cherry. It reminds me of light blue, but like a light blue with cherry, and I absolutely love this. So the Intense one, so much better than the original one. But those are a couple more fragrances that I have used just a ton this year. Those are my most used fragrances that I purchased this year in 2024. Please let me know, are there body sprays that you feel like you have significant dents in? Are there perfumes that you feel like you have significant dents in? Let me know down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.